When I talk about entertainment, the last thing I need is a tie, because now I get silly. So I'm just going to hold on to it. Anyway, so what does the Lucha Ranger want to see for John Cena's final match? They're making a big deal of it. I mean, it's going to be in Washington, D.C. There's a big chance that President Trump's going to be there. I mean, that'll just add total chaos. And it could be one of the biggest non-PLEs ever watched, even topping WrestleMania. I mean, if it's done right, you've got to do things like this correctly. So who do I want as John Cena's last match? I would love to see him wrestle Chris Jericho. Jericho has a name. Jericho is just the right age. He's got enough moves still left in him that John Cena and him would be a good mix. John Cena has the FU, or he pitch you over and then slams you. Of course, Chris Jericho has the lion salt. He has the walls of Jericho, basically a Boston Crab. I mean, it's just two legends in pro wrestling that would make it. But we just can't have an ordinary match. Not John Cena's last match. He's got to go out with a bang. So what do we think is the best match? Oh, if you feud it up just right, how about Hell in a Cell, where everything and anything is legal? Oh, I could just picture those two going into it. Bleed for your last ever match. I mean, to think about how the buildup would be, you've got to build this thing up big. Now, like right now, WWE is getting ready for Survivor Series, or Thanksgiving or whatever. They call it War Games now. Well, they're building up, but they're building up in the wrong way. They should have been building up a month or two ago. Now they're just putting people together, and it's like there's no build up to it. It's not going to be exciting. It's not going to be that they're like, oh, I just want to kill you, I just want to break your neck. Well, with Cena and Jericho, they could do that. They could bring up something from the past, something that had been irritating Chris Jericho for years. Maybe it's the fact that he never beat Cena for the title. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that he never won an Intercontinental. Just something. It's just something that would get it excited, to get the crowd into it. So yeah, in wrapping up, I would love to see John Cena and Chris Jericho in Hell in a Cell. And here's the other thing. John Cena coming out in that little fence. No, I want John Cena's last match to be Thugonomics, just like he used to do when he was young. Thugonomics. That's what I want to see John Cena come out. Then that way, it'll make it even more brutal, and it'll be fun. Now, how does a match with Chris Jericho? Well, AEW would have to let us borrow Chris Jericho in that final match. And there would have to be money compensation, obviously, to take care of that. And for some reason, if Chris Jericho got hurt, there has to be some kind of, situation set up to take care of that situation. Because if Jericho gets hurt at WWE and can't do AEW, then there's got to be some compensation done there. So it would be really interesting. It probably won't happen, but it is the match I would love to see. So let's see what happens with John Cena's last match. Tune in, and the Lucha Ranger says, have a blast.